Hi babes, hi my lovers, it's your girl Hahobe Ocean Tipa and I'm back on your screens once again. So in today's video we're going to be on more of the beauty side of this channel, and I'm just gonna give you some pointers and tips on how to give yourself the makeup no makeup look, which is my signature look that I always do all the time, as well as being a babe on a budget, because we're in this broke season of unemployment and I can't let my girls hang, and it's 2025, which means you need to know how to do your own makeup. So let's get to the video. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the base. Some other people use like Essence primers or Huda Beauty or other makeup brands, but my go-to primer is Vaseline. You can never go wrong with some Vaseline. As you can see, my skin is glowing, it looks beautiful, I look good, and that's because of Vaseline, baby. Sometimes for the no makeup look I don't use any foundation at all, and I just go in with contour and concealer as well as blush. But today I've decided to give you guys the foundation no makeup look. I'm gonna go in with my 24K gold foundation, and I'm not even gonna put a lot on my face because I don't like a lot of foundation. Foundation is just too heavy on my skin and my skin breaks out, so I'm just gonna dabble like that. Then I just, you know, blend with the brush. You could also use a beauty blender if you would like, but these couple of past days I've been falling in love with using a brush for my foundation and then going in with the beauty blender after to have that seamless look. Okay, so that's how it looks. As you guys could see that the foundation, it looks very natural because the foundation that I use is not a full coverage like that, and it's just beautiful on my skin. It melted right in. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with it. So now I'm gonna go in with the blush. I use the Fenty Beauty lipstick, red lipstick, as my blush because it works very well as my blush and I just love it, but it's very pigmented, so you have to be careful with it. Just one dot, don't go further than that with this one because a little takes you a long way. And then I'm just going in with the beauty blender just to blend it out, and I go down to my cheeks as well as up. You see that? Looks amazing. And what you do to this side, you do to the other side. Now for my third step, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty contour. And guys, look, you don't have to have these brands in order to have a full-on makeup look. What I used to do before I got my makeup products, I used to use like different shades of foundation. For example, I would use the 24K gold foundation on my skin, and then for like a contour I would use a darker foundation, and then for concealer I would use a lighter foundation. It still gives you the same result as any other person, so you don't have to have those big brands or whatever. You could use what you have. And then I'm just gonna take my Huda Beauty contour and just place it on my cheekbone there. Okay, now that's everything blended out, but now we're gonna go into our fourth step where you take a lighter shade of a foundation. You don't have to have the concealers or whatever, you could use a lighter shade of foundation, and if you truly want that coverage you could use maybe 2 or 3 layers of the lighter foundation. But I'm gonna go in with my Manhattan Multitasker concealer, and I'm just gonna use a little because I don't want that bright eye look. I want it to be more natural, so I'm just gonna add just a little, not too much. So you're just gonna blend your eye out like that. And as I've said, what you do to the side, you do to the other side. Now we're gonna go into our fifth step where we start baking the oven. So I'm just gonna go in with my hey guys, this is the powder. Okay, it's a Million Pauline Powder Deluxe Banana. The stores that are really affordable that I sometimes buy my makeup from is Bling, Signature, and Kiss Beauty. You don't really have to go into those, you know. Usually some people, when they put the banana powder under their eyes, they usually just, you know, leave it on, but I blend my powder into my eyes and I use the rest all over my face, and then I'm just gonna continue blending the powder into my eyes. And you could see this is the side with powder, everything is just seamless and it looks amazing. And then this side is the side without the powder that is still liquidy and very dewy, and it looks like I have oily skin. And as I've said before, what you do to one side, you do the other side. Okay, so for my girls that just want a more natural no makeup look, you could just stop here and put your mascara on and go on by your day. But for my girls that just want the no makeup soft glam look, continue watching the video. So now I'm gonna go into my masterclass palette, and I'm gonna go into, you see this color that's gone here, that's the color that I'm gonna go into, and I'm just gonna place it on the outer corners of my eye, just like that, and you just continue blending it. As you guys could see that the brown was not too much, I didn't want too much, but I want to go a little bit deeper. You guys build and build and build. You don't just go into the dark brown tone and put it there, because what if you don't like it? So you start with the lighter tones and you keep adding and adding and adding until you feel comfortable to stop. I'm gonna go into this brown that's next to that dark brown, because I just don't want to go in there yet and then I don't like it. So I'm just gonna dabble just a little onto my brush. I'm gonna place it on the outer corner and I'm just gonna dab like that, and then whatever's left on my brush, because I'm scared that I might have put too much, I'm gonna take it to the other eye. You see that? A little could take you a long way, so be careful of the amount of eyeshadow that you're putting onto your brush. So now I want to go even more, just a little darker, so I'm gonna go into that dark brown and I'm just gonna dabble just a little, because I just don't want a lot on my brush, and I'm just gonna pat it on there just a little, and then dabble just a little again and pat it on the other side of my eye. You see that? I'm gonna do what I did to this eye to the other side. So now I have my concealer and I'm gonna give myself just a little mini cut crease, and I'm gonna be looking at the mirror because I don't want to mess this up. Just a little like that, not too much. What I did to the side, I'm doing to the other side. As you guys could see, I put some yellow just to give myself a pop of color, just, you know, a little nice pop of color on my look. So I took some yellow and I'm just gonna place it on that little crease that I had, like that, just like that, and leave it. So let me just go and put some of my accessories as in some things that could elevate my look, and I'll come back with the finished look. Okay guys, so I'm back and I'm done with my accessories. I put some beauty spots around my face because it makes me feel stretchy, you know, and then I also put some lip gloss on my lips because, and some eyeliner, and then obviously the hair. You cannot miss the hair. You cannot miss the bangs. The bangs are always the ones that give me the biggest confidence. Like, big mama, a big mama, a big mama. Yeah, that's how I feel. But guys, this is the makeup look. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space. I need it, baby, I'm late. But that is it for this YouTube channel. I hope you guys had an amazing time, and I hope your guys' look, I know that your guys' look looks amazing. It's better than mine. I know y'all ate down. 4 + 4 = what? 8. Point blank period. And left no crumbs. I trust you and I believe in you because I know that you ate. But I hope you guys liked the video. Comment down below if you guys want any more of my makeup videos. Comment down below any video ideas you would like to see from me, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and also share on your platform so everybody could know how to do their makeup in 2025, because we're not about be paying MUAs to do our makeup. We know very well how to do it. You get me? Yeah. But see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Mwah.